weird and unusual facts about the human body. Did you know that your body has some strange and bizarre abilities that you probably never thought existed? Welcome to the Amazed channel. If you are deeply curious, subscribe and let's dive in. From being able to sneeze faster than a cheetah to having the ability to produce a liquid that smells like maple syrup, the human body is truly a fascinating and mysterious entity. Get ready to be amazed and entertained as we dive into the top 10 weird and unusual facts about the human body. You are the tallest in the morning. Did you know that you are taller in the morning than at night? It's not some kind of optical illusion or weird magic trick, there's actually a scientific reason for it. The cartilage in our bodies gets compressed due to gravity throughout the day, which can cause us to lose a little bit of height by the end of the day. But when we sleep, our body gets a chance to rest and decompress, allowing the cartilage to expand again. This phenomenon is particularly noticeable in people who have jobs that require them to stand or sit for long periods of time. As the day goes on, the pressure on their joints and spine can cause them to lose a small amount of height. But the good news is that after a good night's sleep, they'll be back to their full height again. So, if you're curious about how much taller you are in the morning, try measuring your height when you first wake up and then again at night. You might be surprised at the difference. And who knows, maybe this fact will give you a little extra motivation to hit the snooze button and catch a few more Zs in the morning. After all, being taller never hurts. Your fingerprint is not the only unique part about you. Did you know that just like our fingerprints, our tongues also have unique prints? Yes, you heard that right. No two people have the same tongue print, making it a reliable tool for identification. The pattern on our tongue is made up of a series of small bumps called papillae, which come in different sizes and shapes. These papillae contain taste buds that help us distinguish between sweet, sour, salty, and bitter flavors. Interestingly, the arrangement of these papillae on our tongue is unique to each individual, just like our fingerprints. The concept of tongue printing is still relatively new and is not widely used in forensic investigations yet. However, some researchers believe that it could be a valuable tool in identifying individuals in the future, especially in cases where traditional forms of identification are not available or have been damaged. So the next time you stick out your tongue, take a closer look and appreciate the fact that it's as unique as you are. And who knows, maybe someday your tongue print will help solve a crime. Black and white dreams. Did you know that some people dream in black and white? It may sound strange, but studies have shown that around 12% of people experience this phenomenon. What's even more interesting is that the percentage used to be higher before the advent of color television. Before the 1950s, black and white television was the norm, and as a result, people's dreams often lacked color. It wasn't until color television became widely available that more and more people started dreaming in color. However, even with the prevalence of color television today, there are still a significant number of individuals who dream in black and white. Scientists have yet to fully understand why some people dream in black and white, but it's believed to be related to a lack of color perception in the brain during sleep. This could be due to a number of factors, such as genetics or past experiences. So, the next time you have a dream that lacks color, don't worry, you're not alone. You're part of a unique group of people who experience the world of dreams in a slightly different way than the rest of us. Humans can run longer than any creature on the planet. When it comes to running, humans may not have the speed or size of some of the animal kingdom's top contenders, but we have a unique skill that sets us apart: long-distance running. Unlike animals that sprint at high speeds for short distances, humans are built to cover long distances at a moderate pace. Our body's ability to efficiently use oxygen and maintain a steady pace allows us to keep going and going, even when other animals would have to stop and rest. This was an evolutionary advantage for our ancestors, who used long-distance running to hunt prey and gather food. Studies have shown that humans are among the best long-distance runners in the animal kingdom. In fact, some scientists believe that humans may be the best long-distance runners on the planet. Our body's unique features, such as the ability to sweat to regulate body temperature, contribute to our ability to keep going for hours at a time. So, next time you go for a jog, take pride in your body's amazing ability to cover long distances. While you may not be able to outrun a cheetah or a gazelle, you can certainly outlast them in a marathon. You pump blood enough to fill a pool. Did you know that your heart is one amazing organ? It works tirelessly to keep you alive, pumping blood to all parts of your body day in and day out. In fact, it's capable of some pretty impressive feats. For instance, did you know that in just 1 year, a healthy human heart can pump enough blood to fill up an entire Olympic-sized swimming pool? That's right, over the course of 365 days, your heart will pump roughly 1 million barrels of blood throughout your body, which equates to around 7,500 liters or 1,980 gallons. This incredible feat of endurance is all thanks to the heart's powerful muscles, which contract and relax with each beat to keep the blood flowing. And while it might seem hard to believe, the heart is actually strong enough to propel blood up to 30 feet through your blood vessels. That's higher than a 3-story building. So next time you feel your heart beating in your chest, take a moment to appreciate just how hard it's working to keep you going. After all, it's not every day you come across an organ capable of filling up an Olympic-sized pool. These body parts don't stop growing. You might have heard people joking about growing old and having big ears and a long nose. But did you know that it's actually true? Your nose and ears never stop growing throughout your life, even when you're well into your senior years. The reason for this continuous growth is the fact that your nose and ears are made up of cartilage, a flexible tissue that gives shape and structure to your body. Unlike bone, cartilage doesn't stop growing as you age. As a result, your ears and nose will keep growing and changing shape slowly over time, even after you've stopped growing in height. Although the growth may be slow, it's still noticeable over time. You might look at old photos of yourself and notice that your ears and nose appear larger now compared to when you were younger. But don't worry, this is a completely normal process and happens to everyone. So, the next time someone teases you about having big ears or a long nose, just remember that it's a natural part of the aging process. Embrace your unique features and wear them to flaunt. 2% or 20% of the brain. It's no secret that our brains are important, they're responsible for pretty much everything we do. But did you know that, relative to its size, our brain is actually one of the most energy-hungry organs in our body? In fact, despite only weighing in at around 2% of our body weight, the brain consumes a whopping 20% of all the energy our body produces. But why is the brain so demanding when it comes to energy? Well, it's all down to the incredible amount of work it has to do. The brain is responsible for everything from regulating our heartbeat and breathing to processing the information we take in from the world around us and controlling our movements. And all of that requires a lot of energy. So, next time you're feeling tired after a long day of thinking, remember that your brain has been working hard to keep you going. And maybe give it a break with some rest or relaxation. After all, it deserves a little bit of pampering for all that hard work. Thank you for watching. Follow for more.